I'm going to teach you something called kumpir. Kumpir is a baked potato, street food in Turkey, very famous. But I'm going to make it in a Refika version. And then also gonna use this sweet potato and make another one. And while doing that, I have 2 secret recipes which is gonna make your life much flamboyant while you're in the kitchen. How do we start? First, we have the big potatoes. I'm going to put them in the air fryer rack, and we have 3 sweet potatoes. I'm also gonna put these inside like that. They directly go to the air fryer without putting anything. First, we arrange it into 15 minutes with 180 degrees. As fun as possible. Now the new fancy air fryer has 2 fans. For 15 minutes it's gonna be 180 degrees Celsius. For the sweet potatoes, another 15 minutes in 200 degrees. I wanted to have this like baked effect on the outside. If it's too big, you have to make it 35 minutes in total. And for the big potatoes, we need 45 minutes. So another 15 minutes in 200 degrees. If you say, Refika, I don't have an air fryer, but I want to make the baked potatoes in the oven, we have a long video telling how to make the perfect kumpir, and it's here. You can go there as well. I want to summarize. What I do is I put a tray at the bottom, pressurizing in a way, like pressing the potatoes and making a thin oven which touches the potatoes from the top and the bottom, and baking it like that. It becomes crispy outside and soft and silky inside. While these babies are cooking, I want to add some more taste to the end result. And to do that, I'm going to prepare a chili oil, which is going to be like, there are maybe 50 ways of preparing different chili oils. I'm going to show you the easiest one. I put some olive oil. Then I have these dried red peppers. You can use flakes if you like, if you don't have, but these dried peppers are really nice. They're really hot. Watch out your hands, don't itch your eyes after you touch them. I make sure that they get their share of the oil. If I start to fry these, it changes the taste. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the oil to around 100 degrees, which is like 2-3 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it off, let it sit, and then after 10 minutes, another 2 minutes with the smallest eye. And this way, in an hour, all the hotness of the pepper is gonna go to the oil. Then I'm going to cool it down. I have one that I've prepared an hour ago. We have this nice funnel in pizzas, mantas, anything that you want to add, even just on the cheese, that would be wonderful. I put the red peppers here to make it a little hot, but I didn't put all of them because it's gonna be incredibly hot. This is ready like this, and it's really nice to use it this way. But if I were you, and if your kitchen is like mine, I wouldn't put it in a see-through glass like this. I did it because I wanted to show you guys. But a green bottle, a black one, or a tin can where the sunlight doesn't get in means the life of this oil is gonna be longer.
What happens if the olive oil has too much sun?
Any ordinary olive oil, including, for example, this one, if it's out and the sun gets in, the life of the oil gets shortened. It's alive. Normally, if it's in a cool, dark place, an olive oil can be used for 4 or 5 years sometimes. But when it's open around like this and it's not used, after 1 month, 2 months, the color starts to slightly change into pale green, then pale yellow, and the smell and the taste substances, the grassiness, the bitterness, they go away. Now, I have here some chickpeas, and then I also have here some garlic. We love garlic. We put a lot of garlic, a little more. This is something that I've dreamed about a few days ago. It's a sweet potato kumpir. I wanted it to be a vegetarian one, so I'm going to use mushrooms in big chunks like this. They are going to act like meat. Now, we have these 2 beauties. To that, I'm going to add some salt to both of them, a bit of black pepper, and a bit of this beautiful chili oil. Because it's gonna be too hot, I'm going to add a bit more olive oil. This is gonna go for the air fryer. Some of these garlics go together with the mushroom. I rub it and make sure that the oil gets in everywhere. And also, I'm going to put some red pepper powder, which is not hot. But if you really make like a chili, you can put it that way as well. This is gonna make the chickpeas look a little more brownishy as well. First 15 minutes, as you can see, they have not changed much. I'm going to put them in again for 15 more minutes in 200 degrees this time. But I'm also gonna add these beautiful chickpeas around to have crunchy, nice chickpeas. I'm going to put them in the bottom. They are gonna cook together and make this crunchy beautifulness. I didn't add the mushrooms. Why didn't I add the mushrooms?
They will dry out.
No, the mushroom is gonna give its water away and it will decrease the crunchiness of the outside skin of the potatoes. Now, a bit of olive oil and voila, these babies get in and they're gonna sizzle. While these beautiful things are cooking, I want to make something different. It's called the truffle salt. I'm going to put some sea salt here, grind it first, and put some truffle oil. What is truffle? For the ones who don't know, it's a type of mushroom, really, really expensive and really valuable. White ones are even more valuable. There are different types of truffle oils as well. This is a white truffle one. As you can see, it has this much at the bottom. Of course, there's also the truffle aroma. Not so great for people like us who doesn't have a lot of money, but like the taste of the truffle. It's also nice. Few tablespoons of truffle oil here. Now I have this salt, which is a bit moist and chunky, but I wanted it to be that way because I want the taste of the truffle to be really high. And I'm going to use this in here really fast. But for the ones who wants to use it for a few weeks, it's 200 grams of rock salt or sea salt and 20 milliliters, about 2 tablespoons of truffle oil would be enough. It will still have that taste and the beauty, and you can add it to anything, including eggs, etc. As you can see, mushrooms are done. It's moist and chunky. They didn't go dead. Our garlics are soft where I can mash them. And I have 4 minutes to have a little walk outside and then come back. Yay! Here they are. To each one, I'm going to add one. Comes together with a few chickpeas. And hear the sound. They are really like chips. Potatoes go back for another 15 minutes. Now we start dissecting. Don't cut these two sides. They're gonna eventually hold everything together. And as you can see, these are golden and hot. Now I'm going to add some garlic, some salt. My chili oil smells incredible. Mash all these things together. You can leave the garlic as chunks, but the more you mash it, the salt gets melted, the chili oil distributes to everywhere, and it's really still hot. What I'm going to use is something contrast to this. Contrast is gonna come from the cream cheese. Gonna go in big chunks like this. We have a nice cream cheese video. You can make your own cream cheese if you like as well. You can go from here. Very nice video. This is, mashed and sweet. I wanted something which is savory and creamy and cold. Also, I'm going to add from these chickpeas. As you can see, the sound, the crunchiness, some mushroom gets in. And to that crunchiness, a bit more is added with sesame seeds. Are we there yet? No. To that, we need another contrast, which is some freshness. And for that freshness, I'm going to use cucumber. I have this slicer which slices the cucumber's skin in thin layers like that. Cut them in big chunks. This is like a pickly taste and also some freshness. Instead of some greens and herbs, I wanted to use the cucumber because it has a lot of water inside as well. Again, another contrast to the creamy bottom. And finally, last but not least, a bit of Parmesan cheese and a bit of black pepper. And that's it. For the ones who want more truffle oil, you can put truffle oil. If you want a bit more salt, you can put truffle salt. You want some more chilliness, you can put some chili oil. While eating, the most important thing is let your spoon have some of everything. We have the mushroom, we have the cream cheese, we have the sweet potato. So nice. This is hot like this. When it goes cold, it still is really, really beautiful. Öykü's gonna try. You try it.
Hi.
Don't forget from the cucumber, yeah.
This is the best version of sweet potato I have ever tasted. So good.
So good. For the ones who think that the video is over, no. We are going to make from the classical potatoes a kumpir like mantı. How do you make it? We take the potatoes out of the oven, cut it in half, mash it with a bit of butter and some salt, ordinary salt. And on the side, we make yogurt with some garlic and salt. And with a bit of butter, we fry some tomatoes, making the tomato sauce. We use mincemeat, add everything together, layer by layer. It is heavenly. For our vegetarian friends, we didn't forget you guys. We take the mincemeat out and everything else is there. And it is also heavenly, something to die for. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed our video. Hope you like how we use the air fryer and use the street food of Istanbul Kumpir in a different way. Liked our twist. We want to send us our big kisses from the first autumn rainy Istanbul day. Take care.